Something I often find myself wishing existed were videos of people on YouTube talking about a specific, like, awkwardness or just strange interaction with another human being that made them feel crazy, but particularly from somebody who blames almost everything on themselves. So, like, no matter how fucked up the situation was with a stranger, you're now feeling like guilt about the situation instead of. But I don't know why I feel the need to just hear someone else talking about their specific problem. But see, the issue is right now, it's like I want to help you if there happens to be someone like me who needs this, but the last thing I want to do right now is rehash the situation again. I know a lot of people do seem to like just talking about their problem over and over and over again, but oh my god, I hate it. What I'm trying to do is not think about it in my mind, so maybe we should cut to that. Cut to, okay, you're ruminating on something. What would it mean to actually stop ruminating? And like practically, like I'm sitting here right now, I'm smoking, and I'm ruminating on this thing that happened to me like 2 hours ago. And on a typical night, I would do that all night. I would ruminate about it until I fell asleep. And yes, I'm aware that I'm ruminating. Yes, I try little methods, but now I'm like taking it very seriously because I'm at my wit's end. I'm at my goddamn wit's end with myself. Excuse me, plow. But yes, I'm at my wit's end with myself. I've had enough of myself. My life is going very poorly. It's going down the drain. Today was a very stressful day, and then one of those situations with a stranger happened. I was confronted with 8 strangers today, and as someone who's borderline agoraphobic, does not like to talk on the phone, speaking out loud, like some of these interactions were via Microsoft Teams, okay? I had interviews today because, yes, I'm unemployed. But anyway, we were talking about strategies for not ruminating. And, you know, I've heard it all. I've tried it all. I've tapped. I've manifested. I've meditated. I've done yoga. I've been anorexic. I've prayed to God. I've pulled a tarot card or 2. I bought a crystal once, a couple times. I stared at myself in the mirror. You know? You ever stare at yourself in the mirror for so long that you feel like it's some kind of mysticism going on in there? I did that. I've done mushrooms. What else have I done? I've read books, listened to podcasts, I've gone to therapy. Oh, I once went to therapy before it was even a fad. And I've not gone since because I can't abide by fads. No, not everyone needs to go to therapy. But what we do need to do is stop ruminating. And how can we do that? I think the answer is in your body, actually. It's not even in your mind. I think the answer is in your body. It's to tell your body, it's to tell the tenseness in your shoulders, the tensity. What is the noun for tenseness? The ache. You can tell the tenseness in your shoulders and back and neck that it is so gay to be that way. And you can force them to feel like butter. But only for a second you can do that. Because that muscle's weak. Make your tense muscles feel like butter. You can do it. But only for a second. But you can build that muscle, it turns out. An ex-boyfriend told me this, in essence, years ago, and I said, essentially, that it would take me a lifetime to build that muscle up to a point where it would be useful to me. Because what good is 5 seconds of butter muscles to my ass? I'm always asking myself this. So anyway, I'm making my muscles into butter in my mind for a second. And I'm thinking about what it would be like to be a fool. To be an absolute fool. With no forethought whatsoever, but in a positive way. In a way like, I'm not projecting about what that garbage truck driver thinks about me. Because why would I think of that? That's not an available thought to think. If someone told me they were thinking about a thing like that, I would say, why would you think about a thing like that? I wouldn't do that. And I convinced myself I am this fool. I am this fool who would never do that. I use my propensity towards disgust to my benefit by being disgusted by my prior actions and feigning the belief that I am different than that. It's a pseudo-manifestation type thing to do. And I don't believe in manifestation because I'm too fat to do it. So I have to try little different things. And pretending to be a fool who's never even understood the concept of caring about what the garbage truck driver thinks about me, even though she's the one who hit my garage. You know, it's not even worth my time to think about that. Why would I do that when I could be like dancing around with bells or some shit that a fool does? You know, some kind of goddamn shit that a fool does. So anyway, instead of ruminating about the garbage truck woman, I'm doing foolish things with bells. Because I'm a fool. At least for right now. At least for right now, while there's butter upon my muscles that I decided about. That I brought to be by thinking, there's butter on my muscles. They're no longer tense. And I just made it happen because nothing is really so difficult. Do you know what I mean? Do you have any fucking clue what I mean?